What is going on with y'all, man? I am Lee, and y'all are now listening to the Totally Unbiased podcast. This is episode 5, where we are unscripted, uncut, unfiltered, and most importantly, we are unbiased. How are y'all doing, man? This is the season finale, if you want to call it that. I want to jump into our first topic of the day, and that's body positivity, body shaming as well. More and more, I'm seeing this emphasized, the body positivity. What exactly is body positivity? Is the question a lot of people like to ask. I look at it as, we see every body type, the skinny, the stick and bones, the average build, the muscular build, the dad bods, the post-pregnant bodies, the fat bodies, the obese bodies, the overweight bodies, the morbidly fat slumping out the shirt bodies, them body types. And even with me saying slumping out the shirt, what some people would say that I'm, that's hating, like that exists. I don't know what to call that. I guess we could just lump that into obesity, correct? So, yeah, that's what I call it. We accept all those body types. We accept, and I just have a problem. Why do we have to sit here and, oh, everyone's beautiful and everyone looks great and all that? And it's like, some people truly don't. And some people are waiting on that wake up call. And when I say that, I'm not saying go to the first obese person or anorexic person you see and go, you skinny bitch, you need to put on some fucking weight. Like, what the fuck? If I blow some wind in your direction, you're gonna fall over. You might even die if I walk past you fast enough. Or walking up to a fat person and saying, fat motherfucker, put down the damn chips and pick up some celery. Have you even seen a vegetable? Scared of apples, boy? Like, stuff like that. It's like, no. We need to be more responsible when it comes to this. And what I mean by that is there are a lot of people that are walking around that need that motivation. It doesn't always have to be, screaming at them and making them cry and stuff like that, but just talking to them. You see someone that's struggling with their weight or struggling, it's just like, sometimes it takes a conversation. We don't, you go on social media, people that are plus size, they get made fun of for simply existing. They don't even have to say anything. It could be someone making fun of other people. The fat person's catching a stray for no reason, Super skinny person, they're not as hated because, it's like skinny is beautiful and fat is ugly. And I just don't get it. It's taboo for guys to date fat women, when you say when a guy is like, oh, I'm with her, and they show a picture and it's a girl with extra meat on her bones. It's like, oh, that's a problem. It's like, I don't get it. This is coming from a guy that's dated multiple plus size women, that's been with multiple plus size women, that's been with women with those, those dream bodies, have been with super skinny women, damn near every body type, and I've been with that woman. I have, I really make myself sound like a man whore every episode, honestly. I've had sex with every race. I've had sex with every body type. Oh, I've dated every type of woman. Oh, it's like, yeah. Sadly, I've been around the block. We'll talk about that later, though. But, I mean, we truly look at bodies. We truly look at, like, okay, obese people, for instance, right? I thought about recording a video of myself standing in just boxers to show y'all what my specific body looks like, because a lot of people see me and it's like, they assume when I tell them to, guess my weight. No one gets it right. No one gets it right. One person got it really close, but nobody gets it right. Everyone just assumes, they always say 200 plus, but it's like closer to 190, like 220 or 210 or something like that. Believe it or not, people have just seen, my torso, and I've taken a pic, some shots at my entire body in it. And I look skinny. I look like I have an average body type. I'm actually 260 pounds. Fresh 260 pounds too. And I don't look it. To be fair, I don't look it. I sit down. I don't look 260 pounds. That is technically obese. I technically am obese. I am 6'3", 260 pounds. Um, and the reason why me being obese does not actually make me sad or mad or anything, dude, you know how athletic I am? Like, when I'm playing basketball, I can still not only grab rim, but basically I'm almost back to dunking. The only reason why I can't dunk like I used to is because I tore my ACL. And my bounce hasn't been the same since tearing my ACL. I didn't finish my physical therapy. I left very early because, for one, I don't think they were doing anything, truly. And two, my mom said something about them milking insurance money. So, and I in this climate in life, I truly believe that very much was happening. So, but yeah, technically I am obese. I can still grab rim. I'm still extremely fast. Like, I can run the same speed as people that are in the best shape of their fucking lives. I can run side by side with some people that have been in the gym for the day in and day out. I'm still extremely quick, extremely fast. Not as fast as I was when I was like 190 pounds. I'll put up a picture of how I look back in the day. I'll probably put up a picture with me with no shirt on, not no no overly sexual stuff, but a picture of me without a shirt on, to show how I was looking back in the day. Probably two more pictures to show how I looked at 190 pounds. Like, that was me at 190 pounds. And I felt fat back then. I did. And now, like, technically I am fat, but I'm not. Fat, I think fat, when you look at it, someone who was clearly and obviously overweight and obviously fat, they call themselves skinny and they're delusional. I am I am fat. Like, don't get it twisted. Or you want to call me buff? Call me buff. I got muscular arms, muscular legs. I just don't have a muscular torso. So that's what forced the illusion that I am, skinny or whatever the case, or just buff. I take this shirt off. You're not seeing man titties or anything like that. I do have defined pectorals. I just don't have the six pack I once had. Well, not six pack, kind of like a pre-pack. I was almost there. I was basically right there. And yeah. That was when I was the best, probably peak when it came to me actually taking care of my body. I was outside walking for 2 hours a day. I made time for that. I was playing basketball every single day. Like, I was outside. I was extremely active. I was walking everywhere. I walked to the store. I walked to the basketball courts, played basketball, walked back home. This wasn't far walks. It was like a smooth 10-minute walk. Um, well, not 10 minutes, really like 5 or 6 minutes. I would take those 2 hour walks or walk 2 miles, uh, stuff like that. And, it worked. And I guarantee if I do it again, I was eating terrible too, by the way. I ate absolutely terrible. Like, I was eating cereal, exorbitant amounts. To be fair, I did eat more, cooked meals than I am now, because I do cook. I do cook now, but I was living with my mom back then, and my mom was, boy, my mom can make some food, boy. She likes to pretend she don't know how to cook, but let me tell you something. There's been no person I've met that has made better food than my mother, and I don't think I'll ever run into someone as good as my mom at cooking. She's just that good. Okay, not to say I haven't had better food, but my God, she is the Gordon Ramsay to me. She is the Gordon Ramsay in my life, like, truly. Um, But living by myself, I cook my own meals, and yeah, it's the same volume of eating. It really is. Although my stomach feels a little smaller. When I say smaller, I mean I can eat like I can't. Like I got full off of more back in the day. I get full so quick now. I only ate one plate of Thanksgiving dinner this time. Like on the day of Thanksgiving, I can only handle one plate. And to be fair, I think most of that was eggnog. Like I love eggnog. Um, Eggnog does not love me because my God, my room was smelling like a damn rat's asshole after maybe like 30 minutes by myself in that room. It was like fucking hell, not doing this shit. But man, 260. Okay, you look at me, I don't look it. Maybe I do to some people. A lot of people have assumed that I'm not that weight. They thinking I'm lying, and then I take a picture of a scale, and they're like, "Damn, like how? How'd you get to this point?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, I've been eating. Like you don't just wake up and you're 300 damn pounds. You know, like you have to put yourself in that situation." I don't know if this is gonna make me sound evil, but to some ends, like sometimes I don't feel sorry for the people that wind up morbidly obese and they're crying and all that stuff, and they're like, I want to do something about it, and they, and that's where and that's where the motivation comes in. Truthfully, that's where the motivation comes in because yes, I understand. Like I said, um, some folks. I'm not saying every big person. I don't feel sorry for you because there are some folks that have that awareness. They're doing something about it. If you're fine with how you look, then I'm not talking about you either. I'm talking about the people that make excuses and they don't find a way to do something about it. I work out, I don't care for feeling fat and all that stuff. If I felt fat, I'd do something about it. I do something even more extreme about it. No, I'm just trying to tone up my arms, keep my legs looking good, and maybe sculpt my damn torso a little bit. I don't care if I'm 260 pounds. I just want to look 260 pounds or 260 buff. You know, LeBron James is 6'9" and 250 pounds. The internet. If you looked up on the internet, technically he's fucking obese. Does LeBron James look obese to you? Do any of them athletes in the NBA, NFL, NHL, hockey, sports, tennis, do they look overweight to you? None of these people look overweight. None of them. None of them. 7-foot guys that weigh like 200, 7-foot dudes that weigh 250 pounds. Are they overweight? You take a look at Rudy Gobert without a shirt on. And you tell me if that nigga's overweight or not. He is not over damn weight. Okay, not overweight. A lot of these dudes are in the best shape of their goddamn lives. Talking about some overweight. No. Where? So, nah. Don't truly listen. Honestly, yes. BMI and all that stuff like that. Yeah, that's science and all that stuff. Yeah, it's true. You technically are what they say you are. But at the end of the day, if you don't feel it, then don't treat yourself as it. You are it, but don't walk around feeling sorry for yourself because of a title. If a bunch of if you're clearly straight and you go to school and people are making fun of you and they keep calling you gay, are you gay just because they say it? No. Shit. If you specifically like women, then that means you're straight, correct? So, like, what, I don't know. I just want people to truly, like, feel what they feel. If you don't feel fat, not be delusional. If you look in the mirror and your stomach's hanging out your shirt, you are big. I'm sorry to say that. There's just realism to this. You have to be real. It's not rude, it's being real. Your gut's hanging out your shirt there, and you don't feel bad about that, fine. Don't do anything about it. You feel healthy enough to keep living your life, fine. There's a lot of people who are putting themselves at risk for having short lives, and that's something that I want to bring awareness to. I want a lot of people to live a lot, long lives. I want everybody to live long lives, Not the assholes that do very bad things, fine, keep eating. But, the people out there that want to see a change in themselves and want to see different and all that stuff, they looking for motivation, and honestly, they need those people to, they got to find somebody to motivate them. Completely understand that. Completely get it. I do. I don't at all want to sound like an unfeeling monster. It's like fat people are the worst things on the planet. No. Not at all. Plus size people. I would call it that because last time I used the word fat, I got in trouble by a lot of fans of a specific woman that, didn't like me calling her fat. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it was Chica. I called Chica fat. And it was a bunch of people, oh, what the fuck you, all that shit, So I won't use fat, I'll use plus size. Plus size is the political correct term for fat, or obese, or overweight, okay? If you don't mind how you feel healthy. Like, to be fair, there are a few people that are plus size that can live pretty long lives, There are plus size 70-year-olds. There are plus size 80-year-olds. There are plus size, I don't want to say plus size 90-year-olds. I haven't seen too many examples of that, but there are plus size senior citizens. So it's not, it's not like as soon as you hit 50, you're kicking the bucket if you're over 200 pounds. That's not it. This is more relevant in women. Women truly get, when it comes to body positivity, women are the face of body positivity and shaming, to be very clear. If you're a plus size woman in the world, you are probably one of the most made fun of people. If you're a plus size man, you are also made fun of, but not to the extent of women, and it's absolutely disgusting. It doesn't matter what is going on. A plus size woman is going to get made fun of no matter what. If that woman at all, is out of line in any conversation that she's in, her weights are getting brought up. She's being shamed to hell and back. It's just, it's sad. It's really sad, honestly. It truly, truly is. I want to say that, there are guys out there that only date skinny women, only date, women that aren't, over 180 pounds and stuff like that. And it's like, man, y'all sound so stupid, okay? Y'all, my type guys. I don't get it. I truly don't. The heaviest woman I dated was nearing like 210 pounds. She was 6 feet tall. Wasn't nothing wrong with her. Was not anything wrong with her. She hated her size. She really did. She hated it. She was 6 feet. Again, a weight has a lot to do with your height too, by the way. It's like you just don't look right at specific weights. A 7'2", 180-pound man is gonna look like he, is in danger of dying. One stiff wind can knock that person over. You look up Chet Holmgren in the NBA or Victor Wembanyama in the NBA. They're both, pretty skinny 7-footers. Wembanyama's 7'4", and I don't think he's 200 plus. I think he's a little over 200 pounds. I think he's like 211 or something like that. But you see how skinny the kid is, super skinny, extremely skinny. It looks sickly. It honestly does. But they're healthy and they're doing good in their their respective careers. They're balling. So there's no big issues. Then you look at somebody like Lizzo, right? Lizzo, it doesn't matter. She puts out a bad song. She puts out an annoying song. Her weight is getting put into question. She has a positive thing to say. Oh, but check your weight though. Nothing that Lizzo does says is always going to be about her weight. It's always going to be about her fucking weight. She'll never dodge it. Chica, and if she's trending on Twitter, for doing another thing incorrect, a lot of people are going to bring up the fact that she's plus size. They're going to make fun of her weight. They're going to make fun of, it's all that stuff. They're going to say she's unattractive. The same stuff. The same stuff. At least with Lizzo, they don't call her ugly. They just say she's big, I have seen a lot of people say that Lizzo's a very cute big girl. So she at least has that. Which, Lizzo does look good. And that shouldn't sound like something that's surprising either. Again, guys, there are attractive plus size women. I know that's fucking difficult for y'all to believe, but there are very pretty plus size women. I know, right? I know. Um, the most ideal body type when it comes to women has always been slim, slim waist, pinched stomach, a booty that sticks out, titties that stick out, a pretty defined face, slim legs, thick thighs, that type. Has always been the ideal body type. The accepted body type. Men will give up their entire lives for a woman that looks like Beyonce or Saweetie, or that looks like what the hell is her name? Jesus, not Kim Kardashian, because I've been seeing pictures of her, and her booty's been looking a lot smaller. So I don't know if she's going all natural now. I don't know. I think once you reach a certain age, that shit just looks corny to you in the mirror. Um, BB Rexa, there we go. Women that look like her too. I seen her at some WWE show one time, and boy, I just it never occurred to me how thick she was. I was looking, I'm like, God damn, how do we make her the general manager? And how do we make her an active wrestler? You know what I'm saying? Like, for all my wrestling fans out there, I'm sure a lot of them only check out AEW for Sky Blue if they know who she is. Boy, Sky Blue and Tony Storm just had a wrestling match, and I'm telling you, I don't think any man was watching for the wrestling, for the plot. They was watching to see if Tony Khan was gonna come out and just make it a bra and panties match, Shit, boy. But man, look. So there's always been the ideal body type, keep it like that and stuff like that. Now more and more you've been seeing women, come out with these abs and stuff like that. Now men have a problem with that. Oh, it just looks too manly. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Do you have abs? You don't? Well, I guess you're not setting a good example for what a man should look like. Now, are you? Looks too fucking manly. Shit. If you look like you could join the damn women's basketball team, don't be talking on women's body types. If you're a damn man, you sitting there and you damn with your drawers on with a whole bunch of chip crumbs all over your damn body while you're sitting up there playing video games. Do not speak on these women that are doing what they want to do with themselves. Like, stop. If you're out of shape your damn self, stop speaking on people who are healthy. Stop speaking on it. Yeah, sure. Let's talk shit about the people that have poor gym etiquette. I'll enjoy that all day. I love seeing that on social media when people cut into them type of guys. Cool. But no, man, no. If you ain't got nothing nice to say and you ain't looking nice yourself, don't say nothing at all. That's how I view it. That's how I go about it. That's how I would see it. Don't talk about no one that weighs less than you. But if we did that, then I can't talk about a lot of people. Okay, so when it comes to the guys, right? What I want to talk about with the men specifically, because this is gonna be real specific. Okay, we talking about below the waist. We talk about body positivity. I'm talking about the entire body. All right, men. So y'all know what I'm about to talk about here. Penis size. Okay. I'm sure this is something that a lot of guys need to hear. And a lot of guys probably cut off the podcast at this point because they just don't want to hear another conversation about how, their dicks are accepted and stuff. But it needs to be noted, okay? 5.5 is the average penis size in America, which means if you are sub 5.5, you are under the average, which means if you are, how I used to do it was, if you got a 1 inch to a 3 inch, you have a chode, okay? None. It's just that fucking word. I'm not laughing at people that have a 1 to 3 inch. It's just the damn word chode. It just sounds like a character off of Star Wars. I always laugh when I hear that word. I'm sorry. A 1 to 3 inch is a chode. A 4 to 5 is just a regular penis, below average to an average, and then it's the 5.5 to about a 7 is technically an above average, um, 7 plus. I say 7, 7.5 to about 9 is large, and then 10 plus, you are abnormal. You are like in the top 1% of the planet. And anyone rocking a 12 and above is just a fucking freak of nature, and they might have an elephant as as a parent, or a horse. An elephant fucked a horse, and here you came. Um, Now, there are gonna be people that there are always people out there that say, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with your penis and all that stuff," and I all agree. Like when I'm not gonna sit here and stomp anybody down. Do not compare yourselves to these porn stars out here. All right, these porn stars, they get selected for the very reason that they are above average. Porn is going to destroy a lot of people, and I guess while we're at it, we could talk about porn addiction too. But it's sad. It's sad, honestly. You look at a lot of these guys in these pornos. You see these Mandingos and these Johnny Sins, and the fact that I know more than one male porn star is probably not good. But let's not act like a lot of us wasn't locking ourselves in a closet or in a bathroom or in our rooms checking out our favorite scenes. Not to say these guys were my favorite scenes, but come on now. A lot of the girls that you checked out, the scenes they were in was with these guys, and they had names. All right, Brian Pumpers and stuff. But you see all these guys, you ain't never gonna see any of them have lower than a damn 7. They all have a damn 8 plus. This is one British guy, I forget his name, Danny something. Dude has a damn fucking 11 or something like that. And I'm sure he feels great about himself. It was a bunch of people making fun of the fact that he's a porn star, and his response was, "Oh yes, make fun of me, the man with the large penis that gets to fuck beautiful women every day." Yeah, sure. Yep. Make fun of me, right? That makes sense. And yeah. I mean, the dude is smashing, and to the women too. These women have these incredible bodies, a lot of them natural, and they get to smash guys that a lot of women have fantasies about. It's like them porn stars, y'all think they losing in life, but a lot of them are rich, having good sex, and well, I mean, some of them are disease ridden. Let's be honest. The Jada Fires out there of the world, yeah, they need to step away. But y'all can't be insecure about being compared to a professional, okay? You are not a professional adult actor. You're not. These people got picked because they exceeded what was needed for porn. You'll never see, if you see a girl in porn, she's either got a really big ass, or she's got really big titties, or both. Or she's got some DSLs, or she can moan really cute, or whatever the case may be. It's never going to be, she's never going to lack. They're not ever going to lack in a bunch of categories. They'll exceed in one thing. Janice Griffith, she may not have an ass, she may not have titties, but I'll tell you what, she's got a cute moan and she's extremely beautiful. Yeah, a lot of guys they came right for her because of that. Then you got your Mia Khalifas that has both. The pretty face, the big, all that stuff. So you aren't them, okay? You're not them. Do not compare yourself to porn stars. Like I said with the porn addiction, you sit up on your phone all day. You're sitting there jacking off. And you're looking for these women with these specific body types, and you know what I'm saying? It only feeds into your craving for a specific body type. Don't do that to yourself. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt how you view sex. You're going to hurt how you view women. You're going to hurt how you view men, ladies that do the same thing. Not going to lie to you. When we talk about porn addiction, it really kind of coincides with men. Because you go on social media, it's really men that are super horny. women are only really I only really see women being forward when they see a guy that's pretty attractive, and in his face too. Women love faces. Women love faces a little more than bodies. They like faces and they like traits. uh Men like the whole body and face, you know. And for some reason, yeah, no, this doesn't need to be stated for the 1,000th time. But yeah, come on now, let's be real here, dudes. um if you are listening to me right now and you are sub 5.5, do you truly believe if you showed, not only showed your penis to a woman but had sex with her, that she was gonna sit there and go, oh, okay, I don't feel anything? And no, she's no. You think every woman in the world prefers a damn fucking 10 inch? The trifling hoes that only fuck with 10 inches, shit, they ain't feeling nothing anyways. Okay, like that. No, come on now. That stop it. Stop it. The ones that obsess over that type, they probably only had sex with one guy like that. Relax, you know? Calm down. For the, I think the comparison for the 10-inch dick when it went for men, I think the female equivalent is a big ass, essentially, or big titties. It's two things that y'all could have that equal a 10-inch. I think a D cup titties are like basically 10-inch, like the equal to a 10-inch dick, or pretty sizable ass would be basically, yeah. So uh yeah, not every woman has a big ass. Not every woman has big titties. You think they're going out there shy? Women can be super forward, and they have a reason to be super forward, because 9 times out of 10, women are the ones being chased. Women are the ones being chased because, again, men are a lot more horny, and I think it has a lot to do with porn. I think it has a lot to do with porn, and the simple fact that men are kind of animals. Honestly, doesn't matter what's going on. They could be out with their whole fucking wives. A big booty passes by, they are going to take a peek, a look. It's always gonna look fascinating. I don't know what it is about it. You know, I'm in a happy damn relationship myself. But I tell you what, like if I'm at work or something like that, and it's a ass that's looking pretty nice, I'm gonna look. But the disrespect comes from if you go up to her and say, "Oh yeah," you know what I'm saying, and actually do something. No, I don't think. Some people would call that cheating. Looking. But if that were cheating, then everyone's a damn cheater, because everybody looks. I don't think it's cheating. It's disrespectful to look and overreact. God damn, that ass fat. Oh, and shit like that. It's like, yeah, that's clear cut disrespect. But looking, whatever. As long as you're not staring and taking candid shots, pictures, and all that stuff, and you're sitting there being a damn gigantic pervert, sure. But back to porn addiction, you guys, you're hurting yourselves. It's going to give you erectile dysfunction. You do not want erectile dysfunction. You do not. It's not fun. Okay. This is coming from someone that used to have erectile dysfunction. I could be open about this because, I worked on ways to help myself and change. And now I don't have that problem. I didn't, I had that problem to start off, but I don't. Because I was a heavy porn fiend back in the day. Like, it was bad. It was very bad. All right. To the point where my mind was poisoned and I only seen girls in that one light. Yeah, I was a teenager. So, of course, that would ruin how I was as an adult. I don't really watch porn anymore. So that's not going to ruin my performance. First off, it didn't fuck with my performance at all. I've always been, to my knowledge, good. Coming from the women that I've had sex with, they'll tell you I'm pretty good. So it's never messed with my experience, never. But when it comes to confidence, yeah, that will sap the hell out of your confidence. Seeing your dick all of a sudden just give up because you're not fucking Mia Khalifa, or you're not fucking a Bella Danger, or the porn stars that you watch. You don't have these super, none of that stuff. You basically forced to fuck a girl with a extremely nice body because, that's what the porn stars had. That's what they had. You're gonna wind up chasing these women that have these body types. You're gonna wind up forcing yourselves in toxic situations to stay with these women because, oh no, oh, you look like my favorite porn star. Oh no, don't leave, no. It's like don't hurt yourself like that. Don't do that. Like, seriously, don't, because it sucks to. It sucks. It does. It really does suck when you're trapped in that you're trapped in that illusion that, every girlfriend that you should have should look like that or come close. Porn addictions will ruin your performance with sex. It will ruin your perception of women. It will ruin your overall confidence level because everything you'll know about sex will come from the phone. Everything you know from sex will come from the scenes. You won't have real experience. So don't, you're gonna watch, make it a not so often thing. Don't watch every single day. Do not. I know it's hard to break away, and honestly, I want to give tips to break away. I'll probably make a video about this. So yeah, that's what'll happen when it comes to the videos. My first video after this will be about porn addiction. So that is official. I'm locking that in. So anyone that's watched this far, which, we just talked about interest levels, I doubt. But anyone that is getting this far, that is what I'm going to be talking about. So the real ones will know. The ones that ain't, yeah. All right. We ain't going to get into that again. But you 3 inchers, you 4 inchers, you sub 5.5ers. You guys are not anomalies. You guys aren't freaks of nature. You guys aren't not a part of society because you don't have a damn hanging tree trunk between your pants. Like, don't treat yourself like that. There are women that have sex with men that have a sub 5. The trifling hoes that only fuck with an 8+, that'll see that you have a good personality and stuff going for you, but not be with you because, no, even though I enjoyed the sex, like, your dick it's just nothing to, like, it's basically a bragging right in their head, because girls talk, they do, if they're open enough with their friends, they'll be like, girl, he was good, It was one of my exes that had told me that, her friends wanted to see what I looked like because she was bigging up my sex game and stuff like that. And it was like, oh yeah, okay, the face matches the size. It matches the size. It matches what you was talking about. And all that shit. I'm like, the fuck do you mean the face matches the fucking size? You telling me you see some motherfucking guy walking around that looks like Chris Hemsworth? You gonna assume that he has a damn 10-inch between his pants because he's super damn attractive? Super attractive people has some type of shortcoming. There was a girl that I knew that her body was banging, like a 10 out of 10 body. But my God, her pussy smelled like a fucking walrus's fucking under a walrus's tongue. Like, that shit smelled fucking horrendous. Fucking horrendous. That was a shortcoming. It was. Still had sex with her because, you know what I'm saying? Shit, a real man ain't gonna stop because of no damn smell, all right? I'm gonna thug through that shit. But, come on now. Really? Guys? Really? All your confidence is sapped because, your penis doesn't look like Mandingo's. Fucking really. If anything, shit, you need to wonder if Mandingo has kept any long-term girlfriends. That's what truly matters at the end of the day. Long-term relationships, long-term love. Those are the romantic interest or the romantic situations that matter. If you can stay in a relationship, if you can maintain a relationship, all this damn, no, none of that shit matters. Oh, I could bag all these women. No, you're not. But no. That shit only help let you be happy for only so long, and then when you're 35, plus and you're still single and you're wondering why no one wants you because you've declined not only physically but fucking mentally. Like no one's going to give you the time of day. It's too damn late. It's too late, especially if you've promoted, your delinquent behavior for so long. It'd be these women in their 20s that tell you, "Oh, I don't give a fuck." Okay, I just want to let y'all know I'll never care about men. I'll never care about nobody. They reach their 30s and all of a sudden they care and no one gives a fuck because you basically let the whole field know that you are a strong, independent woman, and you're fucked. You're sitting there alone, and that's how it's gonna be. You might as well go ahead and pick out the name for all 12 of your cats, because that's exactly how your life is going to wind up ending. Alone. Alone. Do not cut out your damn field. Yeah, we've spoken on this already, so I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to. Refer to the other podcast episodes. I've basically spoken about it in every single episode. To some degree. I won't say that I've been talking about the same thing every day. No. No, that doesn't matter. The guys with the 8-inch pluses, some of them don't know how to use it. They don't. A lot of women say that the 8 plus is very uncomfortable. I don't see how it wouldn't be uncomfortable. You got someone sticking a damn Subway foot long inside your pussy. Yeah, I would scream too. It's like, what the hell? That's a lot. That's a lot. You look at these pornos and you see these damn girls sticking fists and whole arms up their damn pussies. You got, sticking objects up there and all that stuff. It's like, yeah. Those are special cases. Not every woman can do that shit. You see all these different women doing anal and shit like that. Some women can't handle that. Like, it's not the same for every situation. Not every person is cut like that. Not every person can do the things that you see on the internet. Stop comparing everybody to what you see special people doing. Not every man can sing like Chris Brown. Not every man has Drake's beard. Not every man has Michael B. Jordan's abs. Not every woman has an ass like Nicki Minaj's. Not every woman has a face like SZA's. Not every woman has beautiful skin and the most drop dead gorgeous face like Janae Aiko. No. Like I've stated a million times and I'll state it again. We are all different. Are you gonna leave somebody because they tell you, I know we've been seeing each other a lot, but I gotta confess, I'm not actually 120 pounds like I said on my Tinder profile. Even though we've seen each other in person and you liked everything you saw and we even had sex, I just want to let you know, I'm actually 190 pounds. I'm 190 pounds. Fucking fat ugly bitch. I knew something was weird about you when I was grabbing onto your ass and it was the perfect fit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Stupid ugly whore. It's like, the fuck would I get sad? Why would you get sad about that? You just dodged a narcissistic bullet the size of Africa. You should be happy about that shit. You should be happy to lose any asshole that doesn't accept the real, true you. If you have to put a mask on in front of your girlfriend, boyfriend, your wife or husband, especially your wife or fucking husband, if you're doing this in a marriage, you are truly lost. This person must really be special. You're putting up a front every single time. There is a problem. That is a issue. And there's a you issue, and you need to fix it. You cannot stay in bad situations where somebody only wants to be with you because you have this special thing. There's a lot of women that stay in relationships because the sex game is really good. Like, girl, I'm gonna spoil it for you. But the person you're with right now, that sex game is super good and all that stuff, I hope you do realize that you're blocking your blessing from making number one go from number one to number two. There's someone out there that's better than that guy. I'm not saying you have to go out there searching for specifically that. I'm just saying that's a bonus when it comes to getting that other good guy. It's a bonus. Guys, that girl with that Iggy Azalea ass that you are forcing yourself to stay with because, oh, I don't want to lose a good eater. I just lost my best eater. That's the dumbass joke I keep seeing on Twitter. That's getting recycled over and over again. Holy shit. Motherfuckers like Juju and Scuba Ryan on Twitter saying the same stuff over and fucking over again. It's like, okay, yes, we get it. You lost your favorite fucking eater. God damn. Does not mean you can't find another quote unquote good eater, or another girl with a Iggy Azalea ass, or another girl with a Janae Aiko face. You know, these exceptions and all that stuff. Sometimes you find a girl with it all wrapped in one. Like, you understand how fucking awesome that would be? Good personality too. Like, wow, that's imagine that. Girl with a banging body and a good personality. But you don't want to find that because you're forcing yourself to stay with this girl that just she just has the most amazing ass to look at, right? Oh boy. Give me a fucking break. Do better. Seriously. Y'all gotta do better, man. Y'all have to do better than this. Y'all have to. Y'all truly, truly have to. Like, why would I ever stay in a situation where I'm just stuck because of your body? You're crazy. You're crazy. People on social media, they're making fun of every body type, and I guarantee you, half of the people doing that do not have a damn picture up on their profile on social media. Like, every single time that is the case. Someone with a damn Naruto or Danny Phantom in their damn picture. It's like, man, shut up. Shut the hell up. So, that is all I care to speak on when it comes to this. I'ma let this be what it is. Tell me about y'all. Well, nah. Done asking for interactions and engagement. I understand my audience now. We're just gonna go ahead and take a break real quick. When we come back, we are going to talk about something that I've been waiting to talk about for a minute, and that is if body counts should matter. And we are back. Body counts, should they matter? When you ask me that question, all I'm hearing is, should I care about my partner's past? And I always believed that the future mattered more than the past, but all the same, context is always going to matter a lot to me. So this question will always have a pretty fuzzy answer to me, personally. Yeah. So I want to say that body counts. All right, let's just put ourselves in this scenario first. First things first. You're on a date with somebody, right? You've already done the connecting. You already talked to them. You have interests. So many interests, in fact, that you've asked them on a date, or they asked you on a date, whatever the case may be, however the order is. You're on the date. You're talking. Everything's going well. It's a pretty good day. You're connecting well. You like what you see. They like what they see. You two are vibing pretty well. The energy's good. You go home. You go your separate ways. The next day comes, and you have a conversation on the phone or text or whatever. And then the question gets asked. I was just curious. I know it's probably not important. You probably think this question's stupid or whatever, but how many bodies do you have, if you don't mind me asking? And usually girls do not go for that shit. If they hear the bodies question, their interest is already out the door, okay? Because sadly, society has looked at women as whores if they have more than 5 bodies, and guys are not whores if they have more than 50 bodies. That's just what men are supposed to do. They're supposed to, have sex with as many women as possible. All the while, women should just be available for, their husbands and their husbands only. It's fucking stupid. But, Yeah. They vibe, they connect, everything's going well, and that question gets asked. And then the girl says, um, I mean, I have like 9 bodies. And then the guy gets uninterested and he ghosts her. Or he says, okay. No, I'm okay. Everything was good last night, but I just don't see this working out. It's just like, how do y'all decide to not mess with somebody because they have they have more bodies than you, or well, they should have more bodies than you if you're gonna have this fucking reaction. Because if you have like like 20 and they have like 8, why the fuck are you the one that's leaving them? If anything, if they're gonna have if any reaction should be had, they should be mad at you or should be, you know, confused talking to you. No, come on now. If clearly this is the reactions that's had from people that have less than the person that they're talking to. I don't think it's mattered who I've spoken to. I think I have more bodies than I think every girl that I've ever dealt with. With the exception of one, because I think at the time of losing my virginity, the girl that I had sex with had like 4 bodies, and yeah, she was she was 19, and I believe I was 18, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. She was 19. I was 18, or I was 19 and she was 19 or 20 or whatever. I just know she was a little older than me, and she had like 5 or 4 bodies, and I lied and said I had 2. uh, yeah. Look, man. Why does it matter? Why does it honestly fucking matter? You're talking to somebody that wants to only be with you. Now, yeah, again, context matters. If you're about to be with a gold digger, then that context doesn't matter at all. I mean, it does matter, but it's a supporting detail. I'll say that much. If they got fucking 30 bodies and they care about money, they were just planning on having sex with you and getting that money and dipping, or being complacent, being in a relationship. Yeah, all that shit. Okay. But you mean to tell me when you ask that question, you asking that question to hurt yourself, or you view this as, oh, I'm dodging a bullet. Women don't duck guys that have a lot of bodies. It's only really truly the men most of the time. Women see that and they just go, oh, whatever, because society again has told women, they're undesirable if they have more bodies than they're supposed to. Now, I will say this much: you have an accelerated amount of bodies at an early age, then that does draw some sort of signs of concern, because why do you have that many bodies? I understand whole phases exist. I get it. I do. I understand that whole phases exist. I understand that some people are just promiscuous, all that stuff. But you're telling me if you're with a 21-year-old and they tell you that they have like 4 bodies, and those 4 bodies all used to be boyfriends, and they were all of some form of long-term variety, that you're gonna go, well, it's pretty young to be having near 10 bodies. I'm out of here. Like, how old are we? First things first, if you're a grown-ass man with this mentality, well, I mean, can only be grown men with this mentality, because teenagers, while they can have sex at the ages of like 17 and 18 and all that stuff, I do not. And yeah, no. It'll always sound weird. Teenagers having sex, like, that just sounds weird to say. It sounds illegal to say, even illegal to even think about, honestly. Sadly, they do it though. You get more and more teen pregnancies in high school all the time. Every year I feel like the number goes up for that too, by the way, because I mean, shit, how wouldn't it? Damn world is, we're not gonna break out into this conversation again. The world's just moving too quick when it comes to the ages. I'll say that much. People are maturing very fast. All right. But yeah, when it comes to the women, they get chastised for, oh, I'm 21 and I have 5 bodies. Oh, I mean, all right, let's be real here. If you're 18 and you have more than 5 bodies, there's something we need to look at, because the boyfriends conversation, yeah, before the ages of 20, if you have 5 plus, you're kind of, yeah, you're running through them. You are. Um, so honestly, there needs to be some type of conversation, some caution to be drawn there. But again, if you're 18 or 19, shit, you shouldn't be dating anybody super old, anyways. While we're at it, um, what the age of consent, right? It's 16 or 17 or whatever. I'm not gonna talk about grown men dating fucking 15-year-olds. I'm not gonna talk about that at all. I understand this is going to be something risky to speak on, because a lot of people have very, very varying, you know, they have strong opinions about the age conversation. I understand. I understand that. Excuse me. I understand that. I've seen people get up in a tizzy over 2-year age gaps. Oh, I was 17 and he was 19. You know, and oh, I'm 18 and they're 20. Oh, I'm 16 and they're 18. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but 2 years is not a fucking problem. Okay, it's not an issue. They say, one's getting out of high school and one's still in high school. It's 2 fucking years. What is the problem? You want to say 3 years is the issue? Fine. You want to say 4 years is the issue? Fine. 5, clearly. 6, sure. 7, 10, 10 plus, yes. Yes, we're looking at someone that has a yeah. Unless you're, under the age of 18. If you're under the age of 18, yes, that is a big problem. If you're over the age of 18, if this is a damn 29-year-old trying to fuck with a damn fresh out of high school girl, I don't know anymore how to fucking feel about that shit. I don't. Back in the day, no one gave a fuck, because a lot of our parents are much older than each other. A lot of our parents are much older. A lot of our mothers had us at like 16 or 17. And a lot of our fucking fathers were like 10 years older, or 5 years older, or whatever the case may be. A lot of parents out there are like that. They are. Shit, no, act like it isn't. A lot of your fathers are in their fucking 60s and your mothers are in their fucking 40s or in their 50s or something. Some, yeah, I'm not gonna say everyone's like, I clearly said some, but generalizing does exist. So, whatever. But really, a 20-year-old's with an 18-year-old, and I've seen people have a problem with that. A 19-year-old's with a 17-year-old, and I've seen people have a problem with that. 19 and 17 teenagers are dating, and someone has a problem because you're technically a young adult when you pass the age of 18. But a fucking teenager cannot date a teenager. A 20-year-old cannot date an 18-year-old, who is also legal, by the way. I don't fucking get this shit. Who raised you people? And yet, a lot of you are going to wind up dating someone older any fucking ways. Like, what? Oh my goodness, God. Like, what is the world turning into? I don't understand this shit. I don't get this. I don't get it. I really, truly don't. I don't. Just to get that out the way, because obviously a lot of age gaps should be looked at a certain way. You're 18 and you're dating someone that's fucking 30. Yeah, that's an issue. Or you're Dane Cook. You're like 50 and you're dating a fresh 18-year-old or a 21-year-old that you've known since you were like 7, or she was 17. It's like that's something. That's definitely that looks away. That does. Or Leonardo DiCaprio, you know, he's in his 40s, he's dating 20-year-olds and stuff like that. It's like, I feel less weird about it when they pass the age of 21, obviously. Because, you know, yeah, sure. Because they are a true adult after 21. And they should be conscious enough to make their own fucking decisions to say no if that feels wrong to them. For the most part, teenagers, they do put stuff off of impulse. A lot of them lose their virginity because they feel like it, not because they, you know, truly wanted to do that with their partner, but just because, oh, I don't want to be a virgin because someone said that I'm a virgin and you know, it sounds like an insult, so I'm gonna suck some dick and let someone fuck me so I can debunk that joke they made. It's like, what? So yeah, it looks away. It's fucking stupid. First things first, it's really dumb. Y'all have to cut that shit out. Y'all gonna ruin a lot of people's lives and their perception of love when you keep telling them how the fuck to love. You aren't the one that's loving the person. Honestly, I know it's wrong. Like at the end of the day, I know those type of relationships are wrong. But I always felt like real love, if there was honest intentions behind it, they weren't trying to take advantage or fucking rape the girl or, you know, pull wool over her eyes and, oh, you know. And I'm talking about the damn 2-year gap people, by the way. The fucking people that are like 30 or 40. You fucking have known better for many damn years and you're still dating young ass girls. I think once I pass the age of 30, I will never date a fucking under 25 again, ever, if I am ever to not be in a relationship after the one I'm in. Because as it stands, this is a forever thing. But we can always speak in hypotheticals. Okay? No, I'm not. Because I'm sorry, but a lot of women that are 25 and under are immature as fuck. They are. Some of them have mature mindsets, but a lot of them, they just have this, let's have fun, they just have Lori Harvey's mindset. Don't rush into nothing. Just be in relationships for a little second. And then once you get a little bored, just leave and just jump on someone else's dick. It's like, y'all, you won't learn until you hit 30. And it's going to be too fucking late because no one wants you because you're a fucking dried out prune. I mean, you're not dried out at 30, but all the same, it's like you ain't the 20-year-olds that you're trying to compare yourself to. You're not. They got these tight bodies that, these men want to fuck with, and to be fair, you're not declining at 30, but at the same time, once you expose that age, people think 30 is super old. They do. Tell a 20-year-old that you're 30, they're going to think, oh, so how was the 80s? It's like when you're 30-year-olds are now hailing from the 90s, If you're fresh 30, that means that you were born in like 1994 or 1993 or something like that. So, yeah, come on now. Let's like what is this? Okay, I'm 26, so in 4 more years, well, 3 more years really, because I'm turning 27 this month on the 17th. In 3 more years, I'll be 30. So, yeah, 96, by the way. Soon, pretty fucking soon, people from the 2000s are going to be 30. Obviously, time goes up. That's going to sound crazy to people from the 90s. Like, damn, people from 2000s are turning 30? Shit, I'm old as fuck, huh? Yeah, it looks away, okay? It does. It looks a fucking way. But, body counts, we keep having this conversation. And on the screen, you're probably seeing Brittany Renner, who has exposed that she has like near 40 bodies. And she writes it down. She knows everyone she's had sex with. She's documented every single person and stuff. A lot of them were flings. We don't know the extent of most of them, but we know a lot of her celebrity, like she's single right now, okay? She was married to PJ Washington. She had a child with him and divorced him a little after she gave birth. Had put him on child support and everything. And yeah, no, it's a sad story with PJ, honestly. It really, truly is. He's having a pretty nice individual season right now. But yeah, no, I feel like this current performance from him has been spurred by that stuff. He's gonna make sure he can pay that shit for the rest of his life. Um, yeah, but no, she's been in a lot of relationships. Lil Uzi Vert, I can't document a lot of the other ones. I think at some point she was with I think she was with Kevin Samuels, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just like, what, huh? Man was like 50 or something like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Then you see Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson gets lauded as the ultimate player, a man that could pull any woman. He's been with Ariana Grande. He's been with Kim Kardashian. I forget who else that he's been with, but he's been with a lot of damn high profile, cute women, okay? Tons. Women that a lot of men, I think it was Jenna Ortega or something like. I'm not too certain. It was a picture of him and Zendaya hanging out, and the men were going, "Oh my god, someone take this motherfucker out, please. He's stealing all of our women." It's like, your women, they don't fucking care about you guys. These famous women, they do not give a fuck about you regular motherfuckers who work these 9 to 5s who can't cater to their lifestyles in the slightest. These rich and famous women, you can't take care of them. All you've got to offer is what's between your pants, and that's just a one-off thing. Why do you think these famous men only fuck and will fuck with these groupies? They don't want to be in relationships with them. Shit, they got to take care of them. Sure, you could be at home cooking and cleaning and all that stuff, but it takes their money to live their life. You can't do shit for them. They'll never pick you. They'll never pick you long term. You're not on the level to where, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna marry this regular woman and we're gonna have a happy life and none of that shit. So a lot of them don't want to, they won't want to deal with you after a few arguments because you don't bring more to the table than they do financially. You do not. Men or women, famous man or famous woman, you don't bring more to the table than them. They're not gonna want to fucking deal with you. All you've got to offer is what they haven't gotten from everyone else. What they have, but they not to your variety. All you can give them is sex. That's it. Sex, clean the house, all that shit. But once you start overstepping and thinking you mean more than you actually do, you're fucked. You're done. You're fucking finished. Like you're done. You think Drake, like, you understand how many groupies Drake has probably fucked? Chris Brown or Future or something like that. All these groupies that they probably smashed, had sex with. This is probably a lot of regular women walking around that could have these stories. Oh, I met Drake in a bar and we fucked and all that stuff. And they could brag on that shit. Because that's all it really truly can be. It's a bragging right. Don't sit there and act like there was more to the story. No, that you fucked and that's it. He didn't want to stick around, like he just wanted to, see how it was to fuck you because you probably look super good. So he fucked you. Oh, I love The Weeknd. Oh my god, I feel like me and him. No, just imagine how it'd be to have sex with him. That's all it's going to be. You're never going to marry him. You're not going to be in a relationship. That wouldn't materialize into shit. Unless you're rich yourself, you and The Weeknd wouldn't be able to do anything. He'd fuck you. He'd leave you. And any thoughts that he wouldn't do this is just delusional. Oh, SZA's going to fucking suck your dick. You're going to eat her pussy. You're going to fuck her. She wants dick and she's going to leave you. Sweetie, she's going to leave you. Honestly, with the famous women, they don't do the shit that the famous men do. The famous men, they fuck women. They fuck these regular women and they leave them. These famous women, they don't fuck these guys. They don't. They only want to deal with men that are on their level. Men that could actually cater to them and stick around. These famous women actually be caring about relationships and shit. They don't want to fuck commoners, fuck regular people. If that were the case, Ruby Rose would have fucked her little stalker that she just showed a picture of. Man spent $90,000 to basically get called a weirdo and get ignored. Like, man, I tell you what, shit, I spend $90,000 on a woman, it better be my wife or my mother. Shit, the fuck you talking about? Hell no. Damn near every woman I've dealt with I've always been near $10,000 when it comes to spending money on them. Shit, near it. Not every fucking woman. I won't say that much, but shit, I will treat my woman. I will. I will treat my woman for sure. But hell no. Fucking, if I'm famous, I'm not about, no. You crazy? Sit here and let you stress me out and you not doing shit for me, but doing something a maid could do for me that I don't have to fuck. I could hire a maid that I can ask to suck my dick. You know, like them porn videos. Another fucking fantasy. Just have some big booty Cuban woman walking around the house, naked as fuck, cleaning your house. And anytime you want, you could stick your dick in her, and she could go right back to cleaning. Yeah, no. Fantasy for a lot of men. Shit, the fantasy for a lot of men is they could just marry a woman that does everything they say. Make me a sandwich. Don't leave the house looking a certain way, and do everything I say. Let me play video games and let me have sex when I want to have sex. Shit, that's the be all end all for a lot of dudes. Oh boy. But you're telling me Pete Davidson is not at all have come close to the fucking level of scrutiny that Brittany Renner has faced, that Black China has faced. You know, Future, he hasn't reached that level. Apparently Common has been around the block. You know, he hasn't been at that level. You know, I've got 10 plus bodies. And anytime I've said that, no one has ever looked at me or asked me to elaborate on it or called me anything even close to a whore or a prostitute or anything like that. Any statement synonymous with a hoe, essentially. It's never happened. It will never happen. But let a woman do it, you know? Let me grow some titties and have a fat ass and instead of being Leanne or something. Yeah. Oh, I have 10 plus bodies. Yeah. No man would fuck with me ever again. Or Leanne. No, it wouldn't happen. It would be selective, you know? There's certain guys that don't care about this. There's a lot of guys that sit up here and say, oh, yeah, I don't care about that, but they actually care about that just so they don't look crazy in public. Whatever the public opinion is, a lot of drones like to, you know, oh, yeah, no, body, you know, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no. To answer the question, should body counts matter? No, it shouldn't. There's context that comes with body counts. But you need to tell me you're going to block what you could have in the future for what somebody did in their past. Yeah, sure. They had a hoe phase. Are you acting like you didn't have sex before this person either, though? I mean, if you actually haven't, then why the fuck should that matter? You're planning to have sex with this person. So what the fuck does that matter? Do you want, like, I'm a virgin. I want my first girlfriend to be a virgin. Oh, I'm a virgin. I want my first boyfriend to be a virgin so we can experience it together and learn together. I'm just going to tell you right now, you folks that are virgins that wait till marriage to do it and then y'all wind up figuring out that you both suck in bed. I truly hope that you cope with that and learn as much from each other as possible, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to sit here and say religion is stupid. I'm not going to sit here and say that any religion is dumb. But that specific thing, have sex, no. I'll be damned if I'm a virgin. I'll wait my entire life to marry this woman, and turns out she couldn't. She sucks a popsicle better than she sucks a dick. You crazy as hell, boy. I'm gonna be frustrated. Shit. Sex isn't everything, but it is a lot. Okay, it's not the be all end all for relationships, but it matters. It matters in these long term relationships. It does. It truly, really does. It does matter. You know. It is what helps you connect. You want to have kids. That's how it's gonna happen. It doesn't just happen. You know. I mean, there are ways to, like artificial insemination and stuff like that. Sure, but no, I'm gonna wait to find out if you're any good in the bed or not. Like, get the fuck out of here. You serious right now? Fuck no. After date 3, I'm getting a sample of what the fuck I got to look forward to for the rest of my life. You crazy as hell. Sometimes after date 1, shit. I've got that much juice, or I've been able to pull a night oneer, and I'll talk about that. Why don't judge that? I'll always speak up for both genders in this setting. Y'all get mad at people that have sex on the first damn date, and y'all don't even realize that a lot of these people that do that, a lot of them stay together for a very long time. The women that I've had sex, with the exception of one, that I've had sex with on the first link up, it lasted a long time. Again, with the exception of one, it lasted a long time. I think there was only one. No, there's one or I think I've only had 3 one-night stands, and 2 of them were involuntary. 2 of them ghosted me. One of them I ghosted. No, that'd be 4. Two of them ghosted me. One of them I ghosted, and the other one we just didn't pick up where we left off. We just kind of didn't explore our feelings or anything like that. We kind of just did it, and then after that, it was just like, oh, okay, well, I mean, okay, whatever. We aren't talking anymore. We just stopped talking out of nowhere, and that was that. Yeah, nah, man. Y'all gotta stop judging people for what society says not to do. Don't have sex on the first link up. Why? Because you say so? Who the fuck are you? I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, and everyone else should be doing whatever the fuck they want to do. If it leads to long-lasting love, sure. Yeah, there's gonna be bad examples out there. There's gonna be people that try to use you for your body, but I don't think I've ever cared about that. I don't think I've ever given a fuck about that. If it ever did happen to me, the only reason why I'm not gonna care to the extent of no, I'm not gonna care because, for one, you look at it like this, okay? Say you got used by 10 guys, 10 women. It's not going to happen all your damn life. You know that, right? It's not. It's not going to. If you allow that shit to, I would understand if you had disdain for specific types of guys, but at the end of the day, too, I want to also note that there's a good person out there that sees you going through what you're going through, or they don't know what you're going through, and they get with you. You tell those stories, and they have. I mean, obviously, you don't want anyone to do anything with you out of sympathy. Yeah, that's crazy, but there's somebody out there for you. It's essentially what I'm trying to say. And we are back. Now, on your screen right now, you're probably looking at a picture of Zeus TV and the founders of Zeus TV. For the first time on this podcast, I decided mid-fucking episode to talk about something else. And the reason why I chose to talk about this is because making the rounds on social media right now is something that says Nick Cannon presents dark skin versus light skin. It is so fucking tone deaf. No pun intended. It's so fucking tone deaf. It's so fucking stupid. Light-skinned women versus dark-skinned women. Like there's not already a fucking war on Twitter, okay? It's so dumb. What I wanted to do here today when talking about Zeus TV, I wanted to basically go to Wikipedia, and I wanted to look at all the shows that they have, that what they're talking about, to further get into why Zeus TV is one of the fucking worst things going, okay? So we're not waiting, all right? I'm on there right now. I'm checking them out. Content. It says Blueface and Krishan crazy in love. I guess they're not doing it anymore because it says it ran from 2022 to 2023. Although 2023 is the current year, I doubt they're going to have another season because, as we all know now, I mean, shit, you don't know what those two fucking morons, okay? First things first, Krishan is a fucking idiot. I don't want to see anybody, oh no, she's being manipulated. They're manipulating each other, all right? anyone that's feeling sorry for Krishan, I have to believe is a Krishan fan. Anyone no, I don't think anyone fucking feels sorry for Blueface. All right, anyone that was feeling sorry for Blueface just seen Krishan whooping his ass, but they beat each other's ass. They're literally the worst fucking couple, the worst example of a couple in America. You got a young woman who used to be much more beautiful than she is, who wound up gaining weight and getting a whole bunch of tattoos in his honor and losing a tooth in a fight for him, and all the while, this woman has never been proposed to by this fucking jag-off piece of shit. Never once was this a possibility. Never once. You know, they were together. You know, they dropped fucking sex tapes. Krishan was always on Instagram dropping videos of her riding Blueface's dick. Oh, you know, Blueface is dropping videos of her, Krishan sucking his dick and stuff like that. It's just like, man, I'm over these two motherfuckers. I'm done with them. I am. I don't give a fuck what happens. And then recently, Krishan was she was crying on live, and it's like, why do you have to document to us your issues with this fucking guy? Well, I can't even say that, because clearly someone gives a fuck. This shit had viewers. Like, it had viewers. Like, it truly had viewers. Like, Zeus TV seen the toxicity and they said, oh, a gold mine. We have to go for it. But that is the first one. The second show is called Bobby I Love You Purr. It started in 2022. The description is, Bobby I Love You Purr is a reality television LGBT dating show starring Love and Hip Hop Miami's Bobby Lights and viral video personality Rolling Ray. Lights and Ray serve as the show's executive producers, along with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood's Jason Lee. So it's basically just a fucking, it's a goddamn LGBT, is a gay dating show, essentially. I don't want this to sound disrespectful, but I feel like every network right now has to have some sort of LGBT thing going on so they don't get called out later. And again, I'm not like, I am an ally. I you know what I'm saying? I stand with the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will always stand with the LGBT community. Or LGBT plus community. I want to say it correctly. You know, I'm always going to stand firm on people loving who they love, being who they want to be, you know? I'll never have a problem with that. But I feel like right now in corporate America, they really, truly need to always be inclusive when they probably don't even want to be inclusive. They just have to, because this is how the money's made, you know? If they can stand out, they want this to be taboo, but they don't care. You know, they'll show it, but they, you know, it's like if the world went back to treating it as taboo, you would not see this shit anywhere. Truthfully. All right, let's go back. It's a show called Bad Boys, started in 2022. It's a TV series. Bad Boys is a reality television series that premiered on March 20, 2022 on Zeus Network. It is a spin-off of Zeus series Baddies, which itself inspired by former Oxygen series Bad Girls Club. Bad Boys is executive produced by Natalie Nunn. Let's click on Natalie Nunn. Hold on, let me take a look at this woman, because I swear I've heard this fucking name before. I have. Personal career. Oh yeah, she's on Baddies, I think. Executive produced by Natalie Nunn. So essentially, it's just a male version of Baddies, basically. So what is it? A bunch of guys on there fighting each other? Like, is that what's about to be happening? They sure don't talk about it. They got Doses of Drea, which I'm assuming they kind of document the life of Drea Michelle. I'm not about to click on that. Here we go. We got Baddies. from 2021 and still going on. This one had a dash and no date afterwards, so that gives me the impression that the Blue and Krishan show is over because it said 2023, so I'm guessing they're finished. But baddies now. This show, let me see. Did I miss any? Oh, okay. Baddies is an American reality television series that premiered on May 16th, 2021 on the Zeus Network. It was developed following an episode of The Conversation, which featured cast members from former. Wow, this is the second time I'm seeing Bad Girls Club referenced, which is another fucking stupid show. Any show where they just feature a bunch of girls in a fucking house beating each other up is not good fucking television. You want to see that? Go watch MMA. I guarantee you, it's actual good fucking fighting. Is a little more bang for your fucking buck. You see some women have actual beef and fight each other and actually do something. You know, like if that's all you're fucking watching it for, because other than that, like you're basically just watching a bunch of, here's how I live my life. Man, fuck that bitch over there. I'm about to beat your ass. Oh, are you fucking my man? You're fucking my man. I'm about to beat your ass, bitch. I'm not fucking your man, I swear. But I still want to fight your bitch ass. It's like, get out of here, bro. Production locations, ATL, South, East, no, West, and East. And I'm guessing is going to be Baddies North next. Krishan's been on every fucking one. This show documents the interactions between several young women living together while hosting a series of promotional events, which often involve verbal and physical altercations. Oh, it's like the first fucking, we couldn't even escape the first paragraph, and they're fucking documenting that they yell and fight each other. That is literally the premise. The main premise of this fucking show is that women fight. That is the main premise of Baddies. Young women in a house living together fighting. How is this entertainment? You've been seeing this over and over again. America. As a matter of fact, I can't even say it anymore. I can't even fucking hide it. Zeus Network was made for ignorant niggas. That's what this shit was made for. And y'all feed into this shit. Baddies was made for ignorant fucking stay-at-home single baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Women and shit. This is for fucking women. Y'all feed into this shit and y'all wonder why there's a fucking stereotype on black women. This is why. This is fucking why. What the fuck defines a black woman? Go watch Baddies. That'll tell you everything they think about black women in America. It pisses me off. This shit pisses me the fuck off because we will never see it read right. We won't. You want black women treated good? Y'all fucking stop them from fucking making y'all the face of sexualization and hood rat shit and bullshit. Weaves and makeup and looking fucking ridiculous. This is what a black woman is in America right now. If you ask any fucking random race walking around. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no wonder y'all motherfuckers feel oppressed. There's nothing that y'all could do to help yourselves if you don't stop this shit from getting even more popular. We're 4 seasons into this shit. 4 seasons into Baddies being a fucking show. When do y'all say enough is enough? Y'all seen this light skin versus dark skin thing, and now y'all want to cancel Zeus Network. But guess what's not going to happen? They're not going to cancel Zeus Network. I guarantee you they're not, because y'all just talk. I'm tired of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. Cancel it. Fucking cancel it. Let's continue to read it. Many Baddies cast members were previously featured on Bad Girls Club, including executive producers Natalie Nunn, once again, and Tanisha Thomas. This Natalie Nunn character seems to be the one holding the shovel while the fucking founders of Zeus Networks are the ones, you know what I'm saying, delivering the shit to the house. Natalie Nunzer's the one shoveling it in the girls' mouths, telling them to fucking forcing their mouths open. Not even forcing them, shit. They don't have to do this dumbass shit. They don't have to. I'm gonna read the cast members soon. Baddies has aired 4 seasons. 4 fucking seasons of this ratchet shit. Gives you no insight on these fucking women that are not important in society by a fucking mile. By a fucking mile. None of them have done shit for society. Not a goddamn one. Got them lauded and shit and fucking, you know what I'm saying, trending all the fucking time like this is good. You making black women look fucking terrible. You got Woe Vicky on here looking like an innocent little, I'm innocent and I don't do anything wrong. Got fucking Woe Vicky on here looking good. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Baddies has aired 4 seasons, which are uniquely named after where they are filmed. Or where they were filmed. The first Baddies season ATL 2021 was entirely in Atlanta, Georgia. Subsequent seasons Baddies South, Baddies West, and Baddies East were filmed during road trips through their respective regions of the United States. All right, let me see. I want to find, okay, overview and casting. The first season was featuring Seven Craft, Judy J, Sarah Oliver, Christina Salgado, Janelle Shanks, and Sydney Starr. Alongside producers Natalie Nunn and Tanisha Thomas. Megan James served as a recurring capacity throughout the season. Second season, Nunn and Salgado, the only cast members to return. The official cast were newcomers, Elidria Persuasion Griffin, Jella Lanier, Krishan Rock Malone, the fucking star, I'm sure, Gia Rowley Mayhem, Sashana Slim McLaurin, Anna Moore, Scott Ryan, and Bree Walker. Starr served as a recurring capacity while Salgado, Oliver, and Shanks made guest appearances. Guest appearances. Like, who gives a fuck? I'm back and I got a new tattoo. Okay, goodbye. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what did we learn about you that we weren't learning about all the other fucking women? Like, it was nothing special about these fucking women. It's nothing special. Nothing. Fucking nothing. Let's go to the next fucking season, shall we? Because it didn't already sound like, yeah, come on. Featured pre-screen judges Lanier, Mayhem, Ryan, and Walker. Main stage judges, Nunn, Tommy Lee, and Suki Hana. Suki Hana and Tommy Lee. I've seen Tommy Lee in a handful of shows now. Seen her pop up. I don't watch the show she's in, but I see how she acts. Very aggressive woman, okay? Fits right the fuck in. Fits right in. And Suki Hana, we don't have to talk about her any more than we already have. You want to talk about the face of ratchet women in America? This is the goddamn poster child for ratchet stank women in America. Hosts Janisha John and Malone. I'm guessing this is Krishan. The third season, blah, blah, blah. Nunn, Malone, Mayhem, Ryan were the only regulars. In addition, returning cast, Demerlin Biggie Baez, Stunner Girl, Lee, Low London, Cleo DJ Sky High Baby Ramen, Monique Razor Samuels, Katya Washington. And then they came back again, and they featured pre-screen judges Baez, Jordan, Mayhem, Ryan, and Washington. Main stage judges Nunn, Ruby Rose, and Tokyo Tony. What the fuck, man? I mean, it just writes itself, dude. Like, it fucking writes itself. It really does. It writes itself. Ruby Rose and Tokyo fucking Tony. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Hosts John, Malone, Angela White, blah, blah, blah. See, Nunn, Malone, Mayhem, and Ryan were the season's regulars to reprise their roles from previous season. Baez returning as a replacement series regular, and Stunning Girl and Ramen returning as a supporting cast. Stunning Girl announced she will not return as a cast member for the fourth season due to conflicts with Zeus Network's production. In addition to the returning cast, Jaquita Sky Days, Tamura T. Kissin, Victoria Wolvicki Waldrop, Sia, not the talented, pop singer Sia, but Siya, Crystal Smiley Borrega, Anissa Anamak, Santiago, and Kershawn's sister, Latifah Taseki Malone, Camilla Poindexter, and Mariah Lynn Araujo. Man, why they have all the fucking cast members down here? Why don't I just fucking read this shit? Man, Krishan got her sister on this fucking show, and she's just as fucking ratchet, man. Whenever I saw it, when people were putting clips of this shit on my feed, I'm seeing Takeshi beating people up, Takeshi and Krishan beating people up and shit. If I'm not too certain, they fought each other. I might not be too clear on that, but man, it's basically just I'm gonna fight this bitch. She is like, no, man, it's just the same shit, man. Just the same shit. Like, what is special about this nonsense? Can someone actually tell me? I never get the answer to this. I never get the fucking answer to this. One More Chance is another show from 2020 to 2022. One More Chance. One More fucking Chance, man. It's called One More Chance. Let's click on it. Redirect. Okay, let me see. Take me to One More Chance. It's nothing. They don't talk about this show. Okay, The Conversation. We kind of heard about this before when we were talking about baddies. The Conversation captures raw, real, and explosive confrontations from notable personalities in the world of business, fame, and celebrity, using unfiltered footage without intervention of mediators. So basically, let's hear arguments. Let's hear arguments and real life beefing without anybody getting in between the yelling and the fighting and all that shit. Is what that sounds like to me. If it's not that, and I'm just coming off ignorant, then let me know. Jocelyn's Cabaret. Oh boy. From 2020 to still going. Jocelyn fucking Hernandez. Anyone that needs me to explain who Jocelyn fucking Hernandez is, you are an innocent soul, and I wish I had your mindset on things. Because let me tell you something. My mom was watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta like it was the fucking the greatest show out. She continuously said that she didn't care about the show and blah, 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 but continued to watch. And it was because of Jocelyn Hernandez and Stevie Ray continuously being fucking toxic pieces of shit to each other. Oh, Stevie Ray cheats on Jocelyn with Mimi, and oh no, they're getting married now, Jocelyn and Stevie Ray. Now Jocelyn and Stevie Ray are beefing with Benzino and whoever Benzino was married to. I'm not too certain. Benzino, which, by the way, that's a fucking name that's hitting the news for all the wrong reasons. But then again, when it comes to Benzino, when was there ever a right reason, right? Let's see. Jocelyn's Cabaret is a reality television series that premiered January 19th, 2020 on Zeus Network. It documents the interactions between Puerto Rican rapper Jocelyn Hernandez and several young women that compete to dance with Hernandez during her cabaret shows. What is this? What the fucking show is about, dog? Is this it? I'm gonna continue to read because there's more to it. But what the fuck? Huh? Nah, this can't be it. This cannot be it, dude. This can't be it. Let me start over, okay? Uh, it documents the interactions between Puerto Rican rapper Jocelyn Hernandez and several young women that compete to dance with Hernandez during her cabaret shows. Jocelyn no hit Hernandez. Fuck a hit. No one fucking cares about Jocelyn in a musical setting. No one has ever cared for this woman in a musical fucking setting, okay? Ever. Never. It's never happened. Not once. Okay. Let us continue. Which often involve verbal and physical altercations. Oh my God. Who could have seen? Whoa. Jocelyn Hernandez and fighting going hand in hand? I mean, wow. Wow. I did not see that shit coming. Many cast members are invited back for multiple seasons, which while the second season sees the woman compete for a $10,000 cash prize. You are competing for $10,000 and being able to dance with Jocelyn Hernandez. I've seen some fucking wild shit on this show, by the way. Not seen, but people on Twitter put up clips of this shit. I think there was one scene where the one that was making the rounds, the girl was pouring her heart out, and then she said something about having an abortion, some abortion, and then double homicide was like one of the jokes making the rounds, and then Jocelyn tried to cash in on it, on the joke, and no one gave a fuck anymore when she started talking about it. It's like King Batch in a sense. King Batch is one of those guys that where he tells a joke that everyone else is telling. They'll laugh when everyone else is telling the jokes to each other. But once King Batch tells a joke or tells that same joke the same way, same delivery, no one's laughing anymore. That's how lame he is. Jocelyn's the same fucking way. It doesn't matter what she's doing. She can rap like every other girl. It doesn't matter. People know what type of person Jocelyn actually is, and that takes away from people actually wanting to support her career. If this show has viewers, it's from people that don't like Jocelyn but like drama. So they'll watch this show knowing that Jocelyn is basically just she is synonymous with drama. She is. There's no way you can't say that she is. She's synonymous with it. You're competing to be one of her cabaret dancers, which yeah, come on now, really? Jocelyn is who you decide to do this for? And $10,000, okay? So take away the cabaret shit. This is for $10,000 because no one actually gives a fuck about supporting Jocelyn Hernandez. What are you gonna do? Get in one of her fucking music videos that are gonna get 10,000 views on fucking YouTube, fucking 500,000 views, and that's where it's gonna cap at? Oh, that's a lot of views for it. No, that's not a lot for a superstar rapper. That's a lot for anybody. 500,000 views is a lot for anybody. But make no mistake about it, the efforts that Jocelyn Hernandez makes in her fucking career, she makes herself seem like she is the best thing going. And I guarantee you, she's not. I'd rather hear a dog fuck another dog over auto-tune than hear Jocelyn Hernandez say any fucking thing. Anything on a fucking track. Okay? The series has aired 4 seasons, which are uniquely submitted after where they are filmed Miami, Atlanta, Las Vegas, and now New York. A 4-episode audition special aired in between the first and second seasons in 2022. Let's see. There's a development section, and there's just a lot. There is a lot. I'm not reading all that. We'll come back to that. The next show is Tokyo Tony's Finding Love ASAP. Tokyo Tony, the mother of Black fucking China, Finding Love. We're not half done with the fucking shows, by the way. And it's all ridiculous. Tokyo Tony Finding Love. This is like Flavor Flav finding fucking love. His ugly ass finding love. Why is this a show? Finding love. You need to find God. Do I need to read the fucking the plot of this show? Is Tokyo Tony trying to get dicked down by some unlucky motherfucker? The next show on here is, ironically enough, The Real Black China, aired in 2019. Doesn't say what the show's about. Here, I'll say. On May 15, 2019, it was reported that Blac Chyna had signed a deal with Zeus Network to star and produce her own docuseries. The show made headlines while filming when Chyna's ex-partner Rob Kardashian refused to allow their daughter Dream to appear on the show, as well for the intense fight between Chyna and her mother, Tokyo Tony, and the show's premiere episode. And as far as all that fight and shit, like the Kardashian sisters fighting each other that one time on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I feel like this shit, like, you know there's going to be cameras in your house. Like, your life is not that interesting to where we have to talk about it all the fucking time. A lot of the shit that they do, I'm not going to lie to you, I feel like it's like, yeah. Okay, we're going to, okay, Kim, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to slap you as hard as I can and all that stuff. It's like, come on. All right. You're fighting your mom, Chyna, really? Not to say too much craziness on Blac Chyna. She is recently, she's been changing her life. And I very much respect that she is changing her life for the better. I do like that. I respect Blac Chyna's attempts right now. So that's cool. I like it. Tokyo Tony on the show. On September 1st, 2019, Zeus released the first episode for free on YouTube, garnering over 6 million views. On October 8th, 2019, Zeus released the second episode for free on YouTube, garnering over 6 million views. And the show later began airing on January 7th, 2021 on WE TV. Boy, I tell you, it's just a show talking about Blac Chyna, essentially. We got B. Simone's "You're My Boyfriend" in 2019. We got The Real Dumbass World in 2019. We got TT, Do You Love Me in 2018. Life with Lil TJ, or Life with Lil Tay, not Lil TJ, Lil Tay. Lil Tay, if this is what I think it is, are documenting the life of Lil Tay, the world's biggest flexer, the girl that faked her death this year and then went on to drop a fucking music video like a week after doing so, said such a thing. Fucking. Oh, God. We got Shirtless Chefin' with Don Benjamin, A Taste of Dance with Amanda Cerny, who is one of the founders of this show. And I mean, to be a founder of this network and for your show to not be one of the featured parts of your network has to be kind of fucking embarrassing, I must say. I have to say. A Taste of Dance with Amanda Cerny. We don't give a fuck. Your popularity tanked after Vine shut down, Amanda. You and D-Storm and fucking King Batch, especially King Batch. King Batch had a little extra success. He was in Black Jesus. I feel like I saw him somewhere else. Nothing really happened after that for him. Cameos here and there. No. Pretty Girls Lit. Another show. Pretty Girls Lit. Ultimate Fitness Challenge with Candace and Omar. Sounds like the most normal show so far. Ultimate Fitness Challenge with Candace and Omar. Like, they're all these titles, they sound so fucking different and ghetto and out of there, you know? Just a normal show. And the last show, Your Best Life. Those are the original unscripted content. The original scripted content is Adam's World, Bad Escorts, Dr. Blackson, Caught, The Cheap Negotiator, The Cheat Seat, Ditzy, Ice Cream, The Lab Rats, Liquid J, Melina Icon, Rito Brown Presents Comedy Roulette, Rito Brown Presents You Said That, Rent a Power, The Scholarship, Soldier Coach, Ronaldinho's Shadow Players, and You Decide. That's everything. That is everything. We've talked about a lot today, and none of it positive. All of this shit, all of it, like most of what gets documented on this network, is making black people look terrible. It does. It makes black people look absolutely fucking stupid. I'm sorry. If someone is going to say, oh, what about the positive things that black people do? Those get documented too. But they don't make the rounds quite like this. Now, does it? Now, there's a problem that comes with this. Yes, you want to be entertained. That's fucking okay. You want to be entertained. I'm fine with that. I'm fine when you want to be entertained. But when the entertainment comes from a man, one of the founders being King Batch, where he stereotypically, him and D-Storm, stereotypically were on Vine, and anytime there was a watermelon involved in their jokes, they were either being over the top, or they were being, like, oh, I'm black and I can't live without watermelon, All them guys on Vine, damn near, all the black motherfuckers on Vine was doing this lame shit. Oh, watermelon, I love watermelon. Watermelon, oh, I love my watermelon. Oh my God, don't touch my watermelon. Oh, you're about to break that watermelon? Oh, I'm about to whoop your ass. Oh, I eat watermelon every fucking day. Oh, pass the chicken, pass the fucking grape Kool-Aid, pass the grape soda too. Oh shit, and I'm in my Air Force Ones. It's like, my God, man. Like, what? Why, man? Why, dog? Like, really? I get pointed out for having a normal vernacular sometimes. I switch up and stuff, and I could go from hood to normal person. No, it's not normal. It's not. It's normal, yes, but for that to be different than how it's like to have that even highlighted is a problem. That's crazy. Sometimes people want to lump me into the coon crowd for calling out black people on this shit. It's not. Y'all have gone too far with this shit. Y'all support this shit and y'all continue to support it. Amongst all of this controversy, not a damn thing is going to happen. Nothing. Not a damn thing is going to happen. You're going to make them more popular. They're going to probably wind up announcing a new series. And they know what happens. They know they wouldn't have done all this if they didn't feel safe doing this shit. If they wouldn't have felt safe, a show where black women fight all day, every day. Oh, a show where Jocelyn Hernandez is having her attention fought for, and they're fighting for her attention. Literally, they're screaming at each other. Tokyo Tony, let's find her a nigga. It's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Look at these 4 fucking goofballs in this fucking picture. Bitch ass King Batch, lame ass D-Storm. Your rap career didn't go nowhere, so now you doing this shit? Motherfucker. Whack ass content on Vine, even whacker content on fucking Zeus Network. Amanda Cerny ain't never did shit on Vine, was never funny. Never fucking funny. Always one of the unfunniest people. When I was watching Vine, she was always one of the unfunniest fucking people. Yeah, man. And then you get this Lemuel Plummer, who is from Detroit, Michigan, which hurts my heart. Detroit, Michigan. You fucking bastard. You son of a bitch. Detroit. This is a product. You know what I'm saying? This is our guy. This is our guy. Nah. I'll claim him. Get him the fuck out of here. Fuck this whack ass, bitch ass piece of shit. Everyone associated with this lame shit can get the fuck out of here. Honest to God. I'm telling you right now, Zeus Network is the beginning of the deterioration of the fucking already destroyed image of black people. Y'all want to act like it ain't? Again, baddies is one of the most trending fucking things on Twitter. It's one of the most talked about things on social fucking media, and social media rules the mainstream when it comes to what gets pushed and stuff like that. Oh, you know, Krishan's the star and all that stuff. She's been on for 3 seasons now. No doubt she'll be on the next season because this is all she's got. Krishan cannot rap. She cannot sing. You know? She doesn't have a talent, and you know what I'm saying? She was an athlete. She was an athlete. But clearly that's not in the cards for her anymore. She doesn't want to do that no more. She don't want to be an Olympian. She don't want to go down that route. This is what she wants to do. Her whole claim to fame is be a ratchet, vapid, boisterous, noisy bitch. And I do not like calling women bitches, but I'm telling you right now, that is all it is. That's all it is. You want to feel sorry? Oh, she's not a bitch. Really? She's the biggest fucking bully on her fucking show. She is. Even outside of the fucking show. You're fighting your fucking ex-boyfriend that turns into a boyfriend again, and you fight him, and he's an ex-boyfriend again, and now you're crying, talking about something. I hate this nigga. I hate this nigga. You're the one that decided to fuck him. You're the one that let him nut inside of you. You're the one who was sucking his dick on a bus. You're the one who posted a sex tape, who posted you riding his dick. You're the one. It's you. We didn't do this. It was you, motherfucker. Who's to blame for Krishan going through all the shit she's currently going through? It's her. It's fucking her. You're sitting there beating motherfuckers up on the show. You're setting up fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always some negativity. She made the news recently for, I was hanging out with Jaden Alexis, you know, Blueface's other baby mama. You know, we're friends now. It's like, dog, get the fuck out of here, dude. And y'all on talking terms with this motherfucker again. It's like, it's all a fucking ruse. It's all a fucking ruse. It's all a ruse. And y'all fall right for it every fucking time. It'll never stop. I'm gonna watch because it's entertainment. Like, you can't find, like, let me tell you, I'm talking to the black ladies right now. I'm talking to the black women real quick. Real fucking quick. You want to say this more than just black women? Fine. I'm talking to women, okay? Because ultimately, Zeus TV just seems like it's right down y'all avenue. It just seems like it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I'm going to sound like I'm being biased right now, might I remind you, I'm uncut. I'm unfiltered. I'm unscripted, and I'm unfucking biased. So don't ever throw a biased title on me. Because I see this shit making the rounds on social media. Who's the one mainly talking about this baddie shit? It ain't never no fucking men. It's not. A few. Sure. Now act like they don't got no male fans. They should. Sure, they do. But it's mostly women. And we cannot dispute that. We cannot deny this. We can't. We cannot. So women, listen to me. Real quick, especially black women. Please listen to me. Because I care about the development of women. Because like I said before, y'all are the foundations for our kids. Y'all are the foundations for our healthy children. Y'all are. Y'all are the foundations. Listen up, black women and all women. You hype up Megan Thee Stallion. You hype up Sexy Red. You hype up Ice Spice. You hype up all this city girls nonsense. And then on top of it, you hype up baddies. You hype up fucking Jocelyn's Cabaret. You hype up Love and Hip Hop. You hype up all this shit. And you wonder why you get looked at a certain way. You wonder. This is associated with African American culture. This type of shit gets made so they can laugh at us. It's not funny. It's not funny. It ain't. It's fucking disgusting. It's despicable. Got these fucking women fighting. Fighting for clout. Oh my God, man. I'm telling you, man. This shit draws a tear to my eye when I talk about it. It does. It really fucking does, because I'm telling you, it's I feel so fucking bad for the next generation. I do. I feel so bad. I'm 26 going on 27 in a few days. You know? 17th, I'll be 27. The closer I get to 30, the more this generation becomes anew. The closer we get into a new era in the world, and it's not looking good. It's not. This is the new entertainment. Fuck the getting entertainment off of sitcoms and all that stuff. Fuck all that, and you know, it's like, this is it now. This is it. This is it. My daughter has to look forward to baddies and shit. And I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna happen. My daughter won't ever see an episode of that shit. She won't. My daughter won't ever fucking live the fucking mindset that is being forced right now. It will not happen. If I have a say in that girl's life, it won't happen. And let me tell you why. Y'all have taken this shit too far, and then when we call this shit out, when men call this shit out, you want to call us misogynist. When women call this shit out, you call them pick-me's. And they can never fucking win. No one can call you out on your fucking heathen lifestyle. Nobody. You get to keep living and looking like a fucking idiot and making other women look terrible in fucking comparison. No one gets to call you out on this shitty fucking attitude. Well, I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck who comes in my comment section saying what about me. Lil dick energy and whatever the fuck. I don't care. Because the fact of the matter is this. This shit is damaging our fucking image. It damages us. Then don't act like it doesn't. It damages us. I'm so sorry for screaming. I'm sure my microphone is having problems picking up a lot of this. So, I just want better. I do. I just want better. I do. I want better for black women. I want better for women. I want better for our future children. I want better for them. I do. I do not want I don't want it. I don't want the future to look bleak anymore. I'm sorry. I cannot with this anymore. The more I document this, the more it hurts my own heart, because soon we're gonna, you're just gonna see the product of it. All these little girls are going to look away. Okay, that is all I care to speak on with this topic. We've highlighted most of the the Zeus Network TV shows. We talked about them. It is nothing but lame content for people that want to get into drama and trendy shit. You know, it's disappointing. It really, really is. So, with that being said, that is how we end off season 5 or episode 5 and season 1 of the Totally Unbiased podcast. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about the season. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about this episode and these topics. You know, I just want better for the future generations. I do. So I do not ever take this as me attacking women. Do not ever take this as me attacking men. Don't take this as me attacking anybody. I am attacking Zeus Network for sure. But one thing I am truly doing is I want the betterment of society, for future society. That's all. That's it. So with that being said, I'll hit y'all back up when season 2 comes around. We'll be talking about something else 9 times out of 10. I'll probably be doing a fan choice thing where I pick 5 people. They give me 3 things that they would like me to talk about for each episode. And boom, I talk about those things. And it could be any damn thing. What's your favorite toilet paper? Like some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, man, y'all enjoy y'all morning, y'all afternoon, y'all evening, your nights. More importantly, live good, showcase peace, push love, and push all around unity in the world. And until next time, we are uncut, unfiltered, unscripted, and more importantly, we are unbiased. See y'all next time, man.